summer football seven circuit comes to an end. We just had the best event every single year to end the seven tournament. That's Flight Club. We've got Chili with us. Welcome into Bleacher Talk. I'm Jordan Spurgeon alongside Claudia Collins. And Chili, this is honestly, it's a large event, obviously, 4,000 plus people this year attending, 40 teams. But how are you feeling? Because you added girls flag football on Friday night. You do that big event. It's been a couple days. You drinking extra coffee? You getting any sleep? How you recovering from this?
I feel full. I feel full, literally. I'm just grateful. The community gave back. Contrary to popular belief, like, look, this is my name's on the event, but it's really the community that makes it possible. To watch all those kids out there competing, it's a treat.
You know, you're not supposed to talk about Flight Club, but everybody is talking about Flight Club. Chili, I know we've talked about this before, but how is it like feeling for you to see this go from the event it started as, which was this kind of underground sevens tournament that really no one was supposed to talk about, to what we saw this past weekend, which was a massive event where so much of the community did come out? Why is this so valuable to these players?
The buy-in. I think you listen to all these coaches talk about, buying into the team concept, buying into whatever it is that they're doing to make sure that the culture grows. And that's really like what this was about. Like, I think Mons told me best one time. He made a comment. He's like, whether we won or not, like, this was a great bonding experience for my team. And, just coming together, competing, things like that. He took his young guys. He himself, legendary coach Jason Mons, took his young guys to Maricopa, competed in 113-degree weather, and won Flight Club. Like, he started it all. Like, without guys like him and Coach Amy, without the kids like the Bourguets, Trenton Bourguet, Coben Bourguet, Grayson Stovall, those guys, without them, like, Flight Club, like, it really probably doesn't exist.
Yeah, speaking on that too. So obviously you've built a big community around it with sponsors and NIL stuff. Guys like Cole Martin and the Bourguets getting to come out, and Grayson Stovall and kids like that getting to kind of be there, see some of their old teammates maybe, or just their old coaches and stuff. What's it like bringing them together? Because I know those are all guys obviously covering them you've gotten so close to, and to see them show support like that, take time out of their busy college summer life to come do that. That speaks a lot about what you stand for.
Yeah, no, look, I mean, I think it's important to keep our community together. I think it's important that, like, the guys that move on, like, they need to come back to talk to the young guys so that the young guys can see where it is exactly that they want to go, what it is exactly they want to do. I don't know if it's ego talking, but like Christmas, right? Like, I want them to look at this and be like, oh my God, today's the day. I couldn't sleep last night. And then they go warm up with their team and ball out. Like, that's what I want to see. I was blessed enough to have, like, you guys out there. Zach Alvira, I heard, was out there. Eric Newman made the trip from Flagstaff, and two of the best analysts in the world, Blair Angulo and Brandon Huffman, popped up. That's absolutely insane, considering I work for rivals. That's like the folks from Coke going to the Pepsi party, or vice versa.
It does say a lot about what this event has become, but I want to talk about the winners and get your perspective on it, because you said it best. We'll talk big man and sevens winner. You kind of just said it yourself. It punches the ticket to the Open. And I think in your words, you said probably the championship game. Why do you feel so strongly about this? I know the proof's in the pudding, but let's hear it from your mouth.
Look, the mystique will probably always be there, but I think, at some point, just by nature, it's going to run out. But everybody that has won a big man belt, like, they've all gone to the Open. Basha twice, ALA Queen Creek once already, and I think ALA Queen Creek's are going to make their way back. Their big men look absolutely insane. Chick, Anderson, those guys are absolute problems in the trenches. And then you have the sevens side of this, like, everybody that has won a sevens belt, Saguaro, Basha, last year Higley, have all ended the season hoisting a trophy. So look, I think that for Higley, this is them punching their ticket to the Open. I think we're about to see, barring catastrophe, a team that goes 9-1, maybe 10-0, and they're gonna use this belt to punch their ticket to the Open and be grateful. And how they do there, that's up to them. they're gonna have to straighten some things up in the trenches, but they got some athletes that can go. Jaden Taylor, JD the Causemaker, and then defensively, obviously Justice Brathwaite and young Nassim Eason.
Last thing I've really got then, Chili. Obviously you're still coming down off it, you're recovering and all that, but what does the future of Flight Club look like? Because every year now it's grown. What do you feel like it's looking like moving forward, if you're even thinking about that yet?
That's a great question. Man, I guess after I answer this, I'm curious, you know, from the other side of the media standpoint, like what you guys think the future looks like. But I will say, I am holding off a lot of out-of-state teams that have reached out talking about they want to take that belt across state lines, back home with them, wherever they are, high-level teams that we all want to see our guys compete against. So we'll see how long I can hold those guys off. I've been there was an attempt to poach me out of Arizona and take this thing to California exclusively. That will not happen. But yeah, man, I'm more curious from you guys. Like, are there things that you're interested in seeing? Do I need to add like a kicking competition to take care of my kickers and special teamers? Do I need to find a way to incorporate different things? Like, what do you guys think would be a good future for Flight Club?
I think you said it there, just finding a way to get everybody involved, which I want to talk about this more off camera, but on camera, since we're talking about getting everyone involved, the last thing that I do want to talk to you about, because it would be crazy not to, we've added the girls on Friday night. We've got to talk about that. How big is that for the sport of flag football? And why was it so important for you to make sure this year the girls were part of Flight Club?
Not only was it important for me to make sure that the girls were a part of Flight Club, but initially the thought was put them on Wednesday and have it be Wednesday Flight Club for the girls. And me and Rylan, we decided, Rylan Bourget, my partner in Girls Flight Club, we decided, you know what? We're going to give girls the Friday night, and then we're going to put our championship game under the lights. So we wanted to make sure that they stood next to the boys and took the Friday night spotlight. And shout out to Coach Godsill over at Dobson. Him and his team were absolutely amazing in hosting the event. And I also got to show love to Mama Walker from Basha, Coach Kelly from Basha, and Coach McDonald from Basha. Without their partnership, volunteers and things like that, Flight Club does not go off as soundly with the 40 teams, with the expansion of 8 teams. So shout out to them. The organization was top notch. The volunteers that they provided were absolutely amazing, and we did a good job of trying to keep order. And the reality is nothing's perfect, and some things have happened at Flight Club in the past, and we were able to avoid those things this year. So shout out to all the coaches that came out. I'm grateful for all of them and the job that they do. In addition to all those guys, my sponsorships with my collaborations with AALL.net since the beginning. Burrito Express recently, and Recruit ID jumped on board, I want to say almost 2 years ago, and they've been absolutely amazing. The PHW sunscreen was great. So I want to show love to all those guys and thank them for all their contributions, because they're a big part of why Flight Club exists.
Well, Chili, we're grateful for you and everything that you do. Keep on being yourself, and thank you so much for the time.
Forks up, you know the deal.
Speaking of that, up next on the show, while we were at Flight Club, caught up with Ralph Amsden, good friend to Chili, good friend, welcoming him aboard to Sports 360 AZ. So we'll chat with him, and then we've got some social spotlight recapping everything going on at Flight Club. That's all coming up next.
What would you need to experience life in full motion? Expertise to provide the best care, unsurpassed training and technique. It requires the best orthopedic surgeons. Ortho Arizona.
Ortho Arizona and my journey. My knees were shot, so I had double knee replacement, and I wanted the best in rehab. Ortho Arizona encouraged and pushed me in the process. Go to orthoarizona.org. That's orthoarizona.org.
Bienvenidos.
Here in the heart of the American Southwest, you'll find 3 well-known restaurants all named Valle Luna, serving the finest Sonoran-style Mexican food known across the country and beyond. And we're open for business, so come on in. We've fired up the grill and iced down the refreshments and even added some specialties along the way.
Thanks for coming.
Hello. Greetings.
Welcome back.
No matter where you're from or how you say it, at Valle Luna, you're always welcome, and we're glad to have you back.
We've got some fresh new young talent doing some things that I know you haven't heard before.
1, 2, 3, listen.
Now bust a move, bust a move, bust a move.
Custom ordering is at Santan Ford. Colors, wheels, trims, performance packages, and more from the factory right to your driveway. And you can even track your custom Ford every step of the way.
We are Santan Ford.
Discover more Play for All at Harrah's Auction Casino.
Hi, folks. What are your drinks?
Where having fun means racking up reward credits with the Caesars Rewards loyalty program that can be redeemed for food, free play, hotel stays, and more. Not only here in the city of Maricopa, but also at more than 50 Caesars properties coast to coast. From Harrah's Las Vegas to Caesars Palace in Atlantic City. What are you waiting for? Play for All at Harrah's Auction Casino, the official sponsor of Play.
Unlock your home's equity with a home equity line of credit from Desert Financial Credit Union and use the cash for whatever you need. Get started now. Rates are still low and home values are high. Visit desertfinancial.com/HELOC and unlock your home's equity today.
What's up? Welcome back into Bleacher Talk. I'm Claudia Collins alongside Jordan Spurgeon. We've been talking all about Flight Club, and we had to bring in our newest team member, Ralph. You all know him. You've all seen him probably all over Twitter or X, whatever you want to call it, but he's there. And now he's a part of our team, and we're so happy to have him. So here's our conversation with Ralph.
Well, first of all, Ralph, welcome to the team. We have to start with that. What can people expect from you, and how did Sports 360 AZ plus Ralph come to be?
Well, hopefully what people can expect is Arizona athletes' stories being told, and the incredible stories that you guys are already telling being disseminated as often as possible. We're going to be beating people over the head with Sports 360 AZ content. I mean, those are your vegetables. The good kind, like the Brussels sprouts and butter. Like we're going to make sure that people get a healthy serving of what everybody's putting together at Sports 360 AZ. I'm very excited about it. And as far as how it came together, I mean, Brad and I have been doing stuff together. Brad Sesmat, for anybody who doesn't know, Brad Sesmat, the person in charge of everything.
It's like really tall.
Yeah, you can't.
Bald.
But we've been doing stuff together for the last 10, 12 years. When I started, I thought I was going to be the first person doing multimedia journalism for high school sports in the state of Arizona. Come to find out, Pros to Preps, which became Sports 360 AZ, had already existed for a full year, had an incredible team, and they were all so much better than even I am now. So from that point, they became my North Star. The goal has been to work with Sports 360 AZ in any capacity. The fact that we can make it official after, he's done content for me, I've done content for him. We've shared a million meals and so many stories, and it's going to be really cool to be doing things and sharing a vision moving forward. I can't wait.
We talked about sharing meals. I mean, we already got somebody on the team, Jordy Ham, who was just the best at food wrecks, but I think you guys might go toe-to-toe on some of the food wrecks and on some places around here in Arizona.
I tell you what, they're whether it's Eliav's content and the things that he writes, or the fact that like Eric Sorensen sneakily is one of the all-time foodies in the state of Arizona. I just ate bulgogi fries with him at an incredible place in the middle of Maricopa. It's we're definitely gonna be talking food. You travel a lot, so you know there's gonna I think that's gonna be a big part of what Sports 360 AZ does. Can't wait to get stuff on the different hot spots to eat before Friday Night Lights. But yeah, I will challenge Jordy Ham. I will say he's been a little healthier than me recently, so I feel like my possibilities are a lot more open than some of his. I think people should trust me more than they trust Jordan. He's out here trying to be a little healthier than I am, so I'll have more recommendations than him.
Right now, I'm already sensing a quality or a character trait that you have in common with Chili, and you would have heard it just now. You always, if you get asked a question, it's always about everybody else, and that's also what makes you so great at this, because for you, it's about the kids. But you are always, it's not about me, it's about everyone else. What makes you and Chili like a great team, and how did that come about?
Well, first of all, you've met everybody else in this space. There are incredible people. We get to be out and amongst interesting people all the time. Then our job is to tell other people about those interesting people. It's not a real job. I have soft hands. Like, this is not, this is the dream. And so, of course, it's about other people. You met other people. They're incredible. So, that is, I have so much fun doing this. And if it's reflected in what I do, great. But when it comes to Chili, Chili is so far beyond me. He's the most passionate person I've ever met, most driven person I've ever met. Sneakily, people don't realize this is a very educated man. This is somebody with multiple degrees, one of which is a teaching degree. He's passionate about these kids getting out of here, getting an education, coming back, contributing to society. He wants to see this holistically be the healthiest and the best place to play high school sports, the state of Arizona. He cares a lot about that. And, him and I met a long time ago, and he told me he was going to follow me around wherever I went. I thought it was weird at the time, but he did it. And at some point, it just switched. He became the most important person to me in Arizona high school sports, because he's completely driven by his values. It's very, very important to him that everybody eats, that everybody succeeds, and that everybody has the best possible time. And he believes that an educated Arizona high school fan base is a good Arizona high school fan base. He wants these people to know each other. That's why he organizes community events like this. So wherever he goes, whatever he does, I'm going to follow him. And he's a real easy one to hide behind, because he's Chili. Everybody knows Chili. Everybody knows what he's about. And I'm excited to be part of this event with him. But none of this happens without him, and plenty of it happens without me. So don't get it twisted. Chili is the man in Arizona.
And speaking on that too, we are here at Flight Club. We've seen it grow since 2020 when it was undercover and people got to do their thing, and it's just grown every year since then. Lots of people here tonight. What's it like to be a part of it and see the growth and just see that what you just talked about, the community he brings, it really does hold true, and it brings people together? Because every athlete here, they may or may not say it, it's their favorite sevens event of the entire circuit in the summer. Every time. Every athlete I talk to, they say it's their favorite, and that's because of what he does.
Yeah, and this is a weird thing to say because this is one of the hottest weekends of the year, and we just watched the girls play yesterday in 110-degree heat, which, by the way, only Arizona athletes could do. But this event and all of the community, you hear the cheering, and it is the heaviest spectated sevens event, happens on the hottest weekend of the year, and it really is a celebration of Arizona culture. To me, this is no different than people in Fargo, North Dakota doing a polar plunge. That's unique to them. This is unique to us. Chili set this up, and what I call this event, 4,000 people out here all cheering for their kids, this is evidence. This is evidence of what Chili means to this community. And if it was 8,000 people next year, I wouldn't be surprised. I'm surprised it isn't 8,000 people this year based on his impact.
Welcome to the team. We are so happy to have you.
Yep, we'll be seeing you all over.
Yes, there we go.
There it is.
When you get a home loan from Desert Financial, you're not just getting a mortgage. You get a mortgage. You'll get more competitive rates, more local servicing of your loan. We even offer a closing guarantee on select loans. And because more is better, get up to $5,000 closing cost credit when you use a participating real estate broker. At Desert Financial, we don't just do mortgages, we do mortgages. Click, call, or come in for more information on our great rates, local servicing, and how you can qualify for a closing cost credit of up to $5,000.
With springtime savings going on now at Burge Volkswagen, it's time to get out and enjoy the Arizona weather in your favorite new Volkswagen. Save with 0% financing or $2,000 customer bonus on new Tiguans, 1.9% financing for 60 months, or a $3,000 customer bonus on Atlas and Atlas Cross Sport. Save with 3.9% for 72 months on Taos, or drive a 2024 Jetta starting at $22,995. Rush to Burge Volkswagen for springtime savings. Burge Volkswagen, Baseline and Country Club, or burgevw.com.
Let's talk about Venezia's Pizzeria. New York style pizza. Oh man, this looks so good. Pizza doughs made fresh daily, wings, subs, sandwiches, pasta. They cater, they deliver. They have 5 Valley locations. Venezia's New York style pizzeria.
What would you need to experience life in full motion? Expertise to provide the best care, unsurpassed training and technique. It requires the best orthopedic surgeons. Ortho Arizona.
Unlock your home's equity with a home equity line of credit from Desert Financial Credit Union and use the cash for whatever you need. Get started now. Rates are still low and home values are high. Visit desertfinancial.com/HELOC and unlock your home's equity today.
Welcome back to Bleacher Talk. I'm Jordan Spurgeon alongside Claudia Collins, and we couldn't wrap up a Flight Club show without doing a social spotlight from all the amazing things around Flight Club. Maybe not all of them because there was so much going on, amazing food, amazing sponsors, amazing players, amazing games. But Claudia, it started on Friday night with the girls. We were talking about that with Chili. Who won?
8 teams in the mix, and ultimately it was Marina that won, and first ever winners of Girls Flag Football Flight Club. I mean, what a stinking honor, honestly. It's so cool to see. I'm really glad that Chili thought to get them involved, that he was like, nope, they're going under the Friday night lights right here this summer. Absolutely awesome, and congratulations to them, and honestly every team that participated, because it's a huge honor to be a part of this inaugural game.
Yeah, it was great to see them getting involved. And over on the guys' side, Higley football repeats as champions. They've already won back-to-back 5A state titles, looking for a three-peat. They had a three-peat during the summer now. They won the last 3 camps they went to for 7-on-7, including Flight Club. They took the belt. So amazing to see what they're doing. And congrats to their MVP as well, who balled out for the Knights. But this is remarkable to see what this program's doing. And like Chili said, don't be surprised if they're not a 5A champion. It's probably because they end up in the Open.
Yeah, I mean, Spurge, I think you and I were even already ahead of Flight Club talking about Higley and what a contender they will be, and probably for the foreseeable future. So this kind of just like seals the deal and makes it feel like we probably made a good pick there, don't you think?
Yeah, I agree. They definitely seem like they're going to be a high-powered offense, playmakers everywhere. I think I was seeing on Twitter, QBU, wide receiver U, DBU. I mean, pretty much every position group you can think of, skill set wise, they've got it.
But then there's the big man competition, which honestly, Spurge, you and I were talking about it on, I guess we'll call it the sidelines, although it was more like a circle. And I mean, super impressive, almost like a scary, cool environment to be in, because it's just a bunch of guys that are like, let's be real, a lot bigger than you and I, and they're like half our age at this point, which is wild. Ultimately, it was ALA Queen Creek that got the win, and Braden Chick as the big man MVP and champ, which that belt, it actually made it look small, but I guess that's what it is when it's the big man competition, right?
It's great, honestly. It was a good fought battle to become MVP, and it feels amazing.
How about the guys that are out there with you? What do you want to say about them?
Oh, I love them. They're my brothers. Fighting against them is the best thing ever. It's the best offensive line out there, so I love them. Well, it's great, especially going back to back. It's honestly amazing. We came here to win, and we got it.
Obviously, Chili said it. It's like just kind of the way it works. It's
Yeah.
punching a ticket to the open.
Yeah.
Hearing that and that reminder, what does that say about your team?
We're gonna do it. We're gonna come together again this year. We're gonna make it. We're gonna win it. We're gonna get it.
Yeah, all the players on the field were incredible to watch in the big man competition and in sevens, but on the sidelines, someone you probably noticed hustling away was there till like 1:30 in the morning. Adam Beadle, not even a freshman in college yet. I just want to give Adam a shout out. He's one of the hardest workers I've met covering high school football. Broadcasted it, overcame a lot of obstacles to make it happen. He was walking around with a wireless mic and getting everybody and calling play-by-play when you don't even know players on the rosters because there are no rosters and it's sevens and they got all these guys, and he did a phenomenal job. So shout out to Adam. Just wanted to give him his props there, give him his flowers, because doing that is no easy feat, and that's something that is very, very impressive. So good job, Adam.
Let's be real, he does it all season long too. So Adam has just ultimately been this fixture in Arizona high school football for a while now, and he has been in high school. So it's honestly so impressive. But that's all for this episode, this special episode all about Flight Club here on Bleacher Talk. If you want more Bleacher Talk and more sports across the board, head to sports360az.com. We'll see you next time.
We got them at Santan Ford. From the latest all-electrics to the most rugged 4x4s and America's best-selling truck.
We are Santan Ford.
Visit us at Harrah's Auction Casino in the city of Maricopa, where you'll find play for all and friendly people ready to welcome you like family.
Welcome back, you two.
As the official sponsor of Play and the only casino in Arizona with Caesars Rewards, see what a difference it makes to play where your fun is our top priority. Harrah's Auction Casino. Play for all.
Bienvenidos.
Here in the heart of the American Southwest, you'll find 3 well-known restaurants all named Valle Luna, serving the finest Sonoran-style Mexican food known across the country and beyond. And we're open for business, so come on in. We've fired up the grill and iced down the refreshments and even added some specialties along the way.
Thanks for coming.
Hello. Greetings.
Welcome back.
No matter where you're from or how you say it, at Valle Luna, you're always welcome, and we're glad to have you back.
When you get a home loan from Desert Financial, you're not just getting a mortgage. You get a mortgage and up to $5,000 closing cost credit. Click, call, or come in for more information on our great rates, local servicing, and how you can qualify for a closing cost credit of up to $5,000.